Two dudes reviewing the news, pop culture, video games, movies, and shoes. Quincy and Justin with a nerdy forecast. So stay a while and welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast.
Well, Ugly Mugs Podcast. I'm your host, Quincy.
And you're the host, Justin.
And for this month, we're going to be kind of going hard on some charitable stuff.
Yes.
So we figured we'd kick off the first episode of November with Humble Bundle stuff right here to my right. But before we get too into that, let's talk about what we're drinking.
Yes. Today I bought a couple things off of 7-Eleven points just because I had them sitting there and I was like, I got me a couple brisk teas, one of which I'm having is the raspberry. And I'm a huge fan of raspberry. If I had a bowl of raspberries in front of me, I would look like I just ate a human heart soon after.
I love when they have like the white rabbits that eat the raspberries.
Yes, there was that, and then there was like one that actually makes it look like deep red, like a gobi berry, or
I'm not sure.
I'm not either, but there was one that makes it actually look like deep blood. And I would go hard on some raspberry. The only downside is they hurt my stomach after like maybe a small handful, not like a big handful. And then I'm just like, I don't want to eat anymore. But they're good.
So I miss the days of the brisk commercials where it was like claymation and someone kicking someone's ass. Remember those?
Vaguely.
They even did one with, like Eminem.
Very vaguely.
I also miss the Lipton iced tea commercials with the angry snowman.
I mean, I miss a lot of commercials, man. when I think it was a NWO / wrestling video game. I think it was a wrestling video game when Sting broke into this kid's house and just started throwing them all around the living room, and then took them on top of the fireplace mantle and just cleared them across it, and then did the chair spot where the kid puts the hands up, takes the chair to the head, that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. I mean, it wouldn't have surprised me if Sting actually did that back in those days, but as
But there's a lot of commercials that are ingrained in my brain. Like, remember the Mario one with him, the kids playing on the N64 and can't get him to make the jump. The kid gives up and goes to bed, and Mario climbs out of the TV screen and goes and drinks milk so he can get big. And then climbs back in and can complete the level.
I recall that. Yes, I do.
Rather than eating the damn mushroom. All right, so you got me a veteran-owned company called Black Rifle Coffee Company. Hi, Socks. This says this is the caramel vanilla espresso, 300 milligrams, triple shot, 100% Colombian coffee, natural caffeine plus focus.
Focus.
What is plus focus?
It's you drink it, you immediately become the focus. You don't focus, you become the focus.
Best served chilled or over ice, which I do not have.
It is slightly chilled. Not super cold, but it's slightly chilled. But
serving coffee and culture to people who love America. 300 natural caffeine milligrams of freedom fuel, mission focused plus MCT oil. Good source of protein, amino acids, 100% daily vitamin C. Experience BRCC at, and then they got the social links.
You drink it and your eyes get a zoom level.
What is MCT oil?
MCT. Let's find out. We have the power of the internet at our hands. MCT oil is a medium chain triglyceride. I know how to read. I guess it is a relaxant.
So, like, am I gonna do like a shit ton of push-ups after this? 140 calories.
I mean, that's pretty normal. I mean, this thing's 190.
Vitamin. Yeah, but if you check that thing, it'll tell you not to drink the whole thing in one serving. It'll tell you it's like 2 or 3 servings.
Yeah, it's per container, 190.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's see. Vitamin A, 145 mcg.
Yes.
Vitamin E, 2 mg. Calcium, 134. Potassium, 269. And vitamin C, 89. All right, let's crack it open and see.
Ooh, it didn't even peak. I love that. I want to smell it real quick. Okay. Because that does... That sounds really good.
Smell is part of taste.
That is really good. Yeah, I mean, it's coffee. I don't know how I'm supposed to really describe how a coffee can look. But it's a good pour. Here, let me get that.
It proceeds to like projectile vomit against the screen.
That's actually pretty good. Like, I would drink that. I hate to admit, but you can taste the extra caffeine that they put in it.
It's not bad. I can still taste the can.
Yeah.
Something about coffee in a can. You can taste the can.
Hey,
Hey, we got to subscribe.
Thank you, Toast.
I have no fancy things. Let me drop an emote in the chat. I can do that.
Yeah, so right now we're still kind of
There you go.
low end on the
It's a good one, too.
subscriber thing. I'm gonna have to make a blurb thingy that does it on the screen. Yeah, because I'm gonna try and do a little bit more forced promotions because we just found out something that hopefully we'll be able to push next week.
Yeah.
And we're excited. We are very excited.
So yeah, this isn't bad. Now it talks about the whole.
The aftertaste though is a little.
So it talks about the whole for the people who love America thing and whatnot, and
freedom,
patriotism, being patriotic is good and whatnot. I'm not going to get super preachy about my country on here or anything, but I will say in any country, supporting your veterans is kind of a big thing.
Oh yes, because they are the ones who helped get us to where we are now. Whether or not it's through not so great means, they did what they had to do to ensure our freedom.
Safety,
yes,
whatnot. And that's something across multiple countries. So.
Yes,
I like that there's these companies out here that can do something for them where there's shortcomings in other places. Now, we'll move on from that into the charitable stuff, starting with Humble Bundle.
So last month we talked about the Humble Bundle Monthly. This month we got something new. Boom. A whole lot of really interesting games that have caught my attention before, and this is a great way to get them for $12 a month, as well as supporting us and/or charities. You get 12 pretty amazing games. Wingman, which is a flight simulator with a pretty medium-sized roster of airplanes compared to Microsoft Flight Simulator. But this one's more combat and ensuring, live action kind of situations. Wingspan, I've heard, is a nice strategy game that doesn't really push people into competitive means. It's a half cooperative kind of game. Okay. I saw the physical. I didn't know it got a digital. I believe this is the same one, but very good one. BPM, bullets per minute, where you gotta shoot to the beat. It's a fast-paced, stay that fast-paced type of game. You must reload, you must shoot, you must move to the beat. It's got a great soundtrack, and you got to keep up with it. Turnip Boy commits tax evasion. Socks mentioned it in the chat. She enjoyed this game, if I'm not mistaken. I don't fully know what it's about. I know it's a puzzle game. Features a blend of puzzle solving, dungeon exploring, and vegetable harvesting.
Okay.
I mean, as a Turnip Boy would do.
As one is to be done.
As one can do. Simple Rockets 2, I believe, is a creation. Oh, I could just pull up a little trailer just in case I don't know what it is, and I can.
We turned off the sound, right?
Yes.
Nope.
I thought I did. Honest to
we
God.
We did this, right? Yeah. No.
Yeah. No. It looks like a Kerbal Space Program-ish. A little Kerbal-y, a little space program-y.
A little blocky.
A little. I have the first one. And it looks a little voxely, but in a good way, like in a won't destroy your PC kind of way.
Yeah.
Oops, he dropped it. But Simple Rockets 2 is a part of it. Timeline. This looks like a hand-drawn thing. Is this? Wait a minute. Is this a Humble Bundle made game? It's not going to tell me, is it? Let me see what it's about. Yep, Humble Bundle presents. So something tells me this is a Humble game. It would not be surprising if Timeline became an extremely important and talked about title for a lot of gamers. So Humble Bundle likes doing story above all else. Mm-hmm. They like having, of course, games that are fun and engaging, but they prefer story. They prefer things to be told. I heard Timeline is one that hits really fucking hard. It's about a young girl going in for her first round of chemo.
Interesting.
Yeah. As far as I've been told, this I don't know. I'm not 100%, but seems that way with the architecture.
Mhm.
It does have a little bit of hospital-ish. But I'm always down for a good puzzle game.
While we're talking about what we're down for on this channel, one thing one of us is not down for is Dead by Daylight. So I will be seeing if I can't hijack the channel at some point to run some levels
I
on
have
that.
downloaded it. I have downloaded the Resident Evil thing you bought. I am happy that you bought it. I am going to, as soon as you say,
There's
"Hey,
also
bitch,"
Ghostface.
huh?
There's also Ghostface.
There's also Ghostface. You say, "Hey, bitch, get on." I will probably be okay with that.
Do you only want to play Killer, or are you willing to?
I'm willing to Survivor.
I hate Survivor. I suck at it.
I'm okay with Survivor because I still have my builds probably. It's just I have to move them over from the PlayStation 4 to here.
I got on during Halloween era for Dead by Daylight, and they had given me a shit ton of blood points. I took Ghostface up after like 20 levels.
Wow.
Yeah, my Ghostface is pretty beefy.
Wow. I mean, I said it's probably gonna take me a little bit because I don't know what Leon does yet. But
I haven't played with any of the survivors except for the originals. Nemesis is fun to play as though. You get a little tentacle whip thing.
yeah, I saw the box. So they have to solve the box or else he becomes a real problem. And if they don't do it or do it proper, then he just says, "Hey, I get stronger," and then he does his little chain lashings, ties you, does like a 3-second.
Oh, you're talking Hellraiser.
Yes.
Okay, I was talking. Nemesis has
Nemesis. Yeah, I know.
a tentacle thing.
I switched over. I'm sorry.
I haven't played Hellraiser yet. I don't think I actually bought the Hellraiser one. I'm curious. Can you look up how many hours you logged on a game?
In Xbox?
Yeah.
No. I know there's a website that does it because it reads the API, but as far as I know, I don't think so. Like, Steam does it because it's a cool feature, but... Pinhead, that's his name, yes. I will also want to try out the Trickster, the K-pop star.
Fun fact, Pinhead was a fan-created name originally.
Really?
So they were just the Cenobites. Clive Barker didn't name any of them. And people started calling him Pinhead after the first movie. And so he's like, okay, Pinhead it is, and picked it up. A lot like how... Slimer in Ghostbusters didn't have a name.
Yeah, that one I knew about.
And it was the fans that started calling him Slimer, and then so the cartoon called him Slimer. So when they did Ghostbusters 2, they called him Slimer.
Okay. Another very interesting.
Yeah, back to the Humble Bundle stuff.
Very interesting game, Wrath, Aeon of Ruin. If you are a huge first-person fan from ages gone by, this one would be one to pick up, and it is well worth the $12 that you are mostly giving to charity. It's pretty much Quake mixed in with a little bit of Doom with a little bit of Dusk.
Honestly, I think this is my favorite art-wise for this art style so far that I've seen.
Yeah.
Like, I really like how the environments and stuff look.
And the cool thing is, it's still in early access. And it's got 4 chapters. I think 3 or 4 chapters already. So,
how long are the chapters? Are we talking like
they're big.
Doom-sized chapters or bigger?
One of my favorite YouTubers, his name is Civi11, because he's a person who's trapped in a dungeon, so he's number 11, that kind of thing. He played this. He played the early access of this, and he says, "Holy crap! It was actually a long thing. He almost had to make it its own video." And he says it's in early access, so there's a lot more to come. I stand right behind that. It's got probably a shit ton more. Mobius Front 83 is turn-based strategy, if I'm not mistaken. Doesn't have a trailer, but something tells me it's tactics. You know, tactic game. Not my cup, but might be someone else's cup. Due Process. I have no clue what this is, but it's a tactical first-person shooter, but something tells me it's going to have that weird vibe that's going to... it's going to be that weird one where you play over and over again, and every time, like, the same 20-second loop, and you just have to keep changing things.
That's what you're thinking.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, Hotline Miami. Oh, you're playing out like the SWAT tactics or something.
And well, it's at first person, so you get to you get to do ooh. So this is and you get to be like anti. Oh, so you have your guys automatically doing maneuvers while your guys are holding up. So it's basically Rainbow Six Siege, but you can actually be a little bit more inclusive with your AI if you're with AI or.
Interesting.
Okay.
This actually looks kind of fun.
Ooh, that's good flashlight physics right there. And then everything changes. Okay, so that way you're procedurally generated maps. That makes me happy because then there's no meta. Everything changes. 20 new maps every week? That actually makes me very happy because then there's no, okay, so we're playing on this map. You go here, you go here, you go here. We have the perfect defensive spots.
I think we just found the game that Justin's claiming off his Humble Bundle.
I mean, I've claimed a few off my Humble Bundle last
No, I'm just saying. I think we
Oh.
figured out this month's game you're claiming.
Oh, I'm probably also going to grab BPM. I don't know BPM.
Okay.
And then last but not least, House Flipper. For those who enjoy the relaxing sensation of turning a
Manual
home.
labor.
Manual. Okay, so a couple months back, freaking Pressure Washer Simulator
Yep.
got #1 on Steam.
Dude, if you ever want to play that, you can come over and use my pressure washer to clean my house. I will let you.
Sure. it's apparently the most satisfying thing in the world, but this you get to break down things, do fixing on engineering bits, shock yourself, fix
I wonder
fuses.
how accurate it is on the like wiring and whatnot. If people could actually like learn how to wire their homes this way.
It seems like it maybe.
I know how to change an outlet. It's not that hard.
What is it, 60/40?
It depends on when your house was made, but
Yeah. 60/40.
So I know how to change an outlet. That being said, electricity scares me and I won't do it.
I washed away too many hours on Pressure Washer Sim, says Toast in chat.
I'm sorry, Toasty.
But washed away.
Washed away.
Washed
You know what?
away.
I'm going to accept the pun. I love it. Thank you. All right. And the reason why we're talking about all of these, though, is because it's part of the Humble Bundle Monthly, which if you want, you can go ahead and grab our referral link, help us donate more to charity. This month's charity is the Children's Miracle Network Hospital. So this is the place where you see all those hot air balloons at like gas stations and stuff where people have donated.
McDonald's had them for a little bit too.
They've also got the Ronald McDonald's thing.
Aren't they cool? I'm gonna see if they're cooperation because I have the whole yellow with the red back.
Maybe.
Maybe I'll do a double check on that, but it seems like it is.
So the way this normally works is you spend $12 a month to be able to get a select section of games.
No, all of them now.
Oh, you get all of them now? Okay, so $12 a month and you get all these games.
2, 4, 6, 8. It's kind of bumped down to 10.
Okay.
Kind of a little bit of a but
I mean, 10 games and all pretty decent games.
pretty decent
for
games.
$12 and it helps charity.
Yes.
The majority of that goes to charity. Obviously, some of it has to go to the game developers and to Humble Bundle so that they run.
And if you
But
use
the
our
majority,
link.
yeah. And if you use the link, we get some of that. But what we get is actually still spent within Humble Bundle, so it still goes back to charities and running Humble Bundle. It's not like we're lying in our pockets here.
That is correct.
Other than that, there are plenty of charities if games isn't what you're looking for. Just real quick, we won't go through a full breakdown, but we can just give you an idea of what some of the other ones are. Go to Humble Bundle for me. Thank you.
Yep.
We've got things for, these are all games.
Oh, for which ones?
There we go. Books. We got stuff for
Oh,
books. I was trying to show the other sides of Humble Bundle. But it was and it started with the game section. I was like, I'm trying to not talk games. So for instance, right now, if you're curious about fantasy role play, if you want some help with writing, if you want to know some stuff about game design, cooking, or I don't know what that bottom left one is. But any of that stuff, there's stuff there. Or if you're like me and you're getting into Raspberry Pis, they've also got Raspberry Pi Uncut by Raspberry Pi.
RPG game. Tabletop game.
Ah, gotcha. And coding and hardwiring. And then they've also got softwares for you. So if you want to be able to make maps for your tabletop games, or you want to do some cool 3D printing, plenty of stuff. Stuff to teach you JavaScript, some stuff to help you learn Unity, and some stuff to create visual effects. So there's a little bit of something for everyone here. They've also got, they've done audiobooks in the past. They've got other games, and these all support... They've done comics. These all support different charities while also supporting the main charity if you are a Humble Bundle member, the main charity you select. That was harder to say than it should have been.
Yeah. Killer Instinct. How much? How much for Killer Instinct? Hold on, I just want to see real quick. $12 for Killer Instinct. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Back to Rise.
One of the other things I like is when you're buying some of these packs, you can also adjust the amount that goes to which charities.
Yes, you can, like, as soon as you hit like $12, boom, checkout. You hit checkout.
We've
It
tried this
showcases.
before. It doesn't let you do it.
Oh
Until
yeah,
you
until I sign in.
in.
But in short, it allows you to drag around what goes where. You qualify for 40% off your first month-to-month premium plan. Oh, that's pretty nice.
Yeah. So check out our link.
Yes.
From there, we're going to delve into sad news, then good news, and so on.
So we were super hype about Marvel's Midnight Suns, and very recently we received a tweet from Fraxis Games. A little bit of a delay is now in the works for the second half of 2022. That's a bit of that's a long time. Like, what was it, February?
I think so.
So February to post-June. That's a pretty big cut. 4 months minimum.
How much do you want to bet this gets pushed
November.
again in a couple of months to make it a holiday game for 2022?
I don't know.
There's no Call of Duty next year, right? Vanguard's coming out right now.
Vanguard's coming out right now, but they might try and push something else. They might try and push a Black Ops 4.
As of right now,
As of right this minute,
there's no Halo next year.
Yes, there's no Halo because we're getting Infinite.
Yeah, there's currently no Call of Duty next year.
High potential for no Ass Creed.
Because Valhalla just came out.
That's correct.
Most of the big title games that are coming out next year are coming out in the first half. How much do you want to bet they went, there's no holiday game. Boom. Holiday game.
And I am the only thing that would make this better for us as fans is that they don't charge $60.
And we have no idea how big the game is yet, though.
That's fair, but at the same time, if they charge $60, that kind of puts us at a should we still support this?
Yeah.
It's a Cyberpunk 2049.
Here, no more updates until next year?
Yes. I mean, that means that their next one's going to be a big one. You're making that face at me. I get you. I'm still not supporting CD Projekt Red until...
In that announcement, they said no updates or DLCs until next year.
Yes.
Which really upset me because don't talk to me about paid content until you've fixed the first paid content. I don't want to hear about when the fucking DLCs are coming. I want the game to work.
From what I've heard, the game does work now. It's just a few hiccups every now and again because open world areas do cause hiccups. It's the Grand Theft Auto 3 problem where I'm walking down the street and all of a sudden I fall through the floor. It's been happening since early PS2.
Yeah.
It's just it takes time to make an open world game. But that brings us to the next point. Guess what comes out first half of next year? We've been hyped all 2 months that we've known about it. Saints Row, baby.
Yeah, no, that I'm super hyped for, but that furthers my thought process on what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
I feel like them delaying it is probably what they're saying. We've decided to share that we've made a tough decision to move the launch window to the second half of 2022.
That's fine.
We know fans, yada, yada.
Sure.
We believe our creative vision and want to do justice. That I get. That's great.
Cool.
And I believe that's their reasoning. But I also believe it wasn't that hard to make that decision when they stopped and went, we're coming out around Saints Row. The return to Saints Row.
Yeah.
Let's not do that.
And then a little bit later, they got God of War.
Mm-hmm. And also, Guardians of the Galaxy just came out at the end of October. So I feel like that's the other thing of, will Guardians of the Galaxy still be interesting by then? Shit, we're a Marvel game.
Yeah, do they want to compete with themselves? I guess. I mean...
Well, it's a different developer, but it's still Marvel.
Yeah,
because
of
that
course.
was Square and this is 2K.
Of course, but it's just you are right that it's Marvel, too much content. Spread it out. I mean, what else Marvel wise are we expecting aside from Wolverine and Spider-Man 2?
So we got Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine coming to PlayStation, but those are both PlayStation
and those
exclusives,
are going
and
to
those
be
are
late.
Yeah, late next year.
So they're going to be competing with themselves anyways. It doesn't matter when they release.
But you got a multi-console game versus a locked
PlayStation game. You are correct.
Not even a PC release for those, just straight PlayStation.
You're right.
So, I mean,
but
really, they're going to dominate two other markets when everyone's going, wow, I really want to play that Spider-Man game and can't.
3, because isn't this one for Switch too?
Oh, I don't know. It might be. Let's say it is. Fine. So, me, Xbox owner, non-PlayStation owner. Wow, I really want to play a Marvel game. I really want to play that Spider-Man game and can't. Oh, look at this other Marvel game, though.
Let's go. We're probably, at that point, still going to be looking at Guardians at that point.
Probably.
because when we talked about the soundtrack, I did listen to it on my way to work.
Yeah, I screwed up. We were talking about the film score, and I was like, the first name made sense because it's the name of the song.
The top one was the game soundtrack because those were the original songs.
That was what we looked at after the episode. What we looked at on episode was film score.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, and I realized a couple in, I'm like, wait a minute, this isn't right. Because some of the names are song names that aren't film score songs. So I thought it was right, then realized a little ways in.
Even still, there are...
But you listened to the soundtrack?
I listened to the soundtrack. It still had like AC/DC and other things like that. I was like, hey, this is actually really good. This is a pretty good mix. It was some songs I skipped because of the memativity, if you will.
So here's a question.
Yes.
Can you stream that game?
No. There is a streamer mode.
There's a streamer mode that changes the music?
No, it cuts it.
Oh, it cuts the music.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a bit rough. A old streamer friend finished the game and he said 10 on 10. The only problem is there needs to be like a streamer mode that plays like some royalty free music or copyright free music, so that way there's no other hands in pockets.
And I get that you got the production companies and that's the big problem, but me being who I am, if I was a musician who's already been paid for it,
but the thing of it is, the record company hasn't been paid for.
And that's the problem. Well, I mean, they were paid for it, but they want more money.
Right. They were paid for you to listen to it in the game, not you to stream it to the people to listen to it for free.
Yeah.
That's
but me going 1 billion 1, 1 billion 2, 1 billion 3. They want to stream it? Fucking stream it. 1 billion 4, 1
You're
billion
right.
5.
You are correct.
Not that they're all billionaires, but you get my joke.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the vast majority are, but I concur. Like, there has to be at least remixes, something to like MIDI mixes or something, so that way you're not like sitting
a toned down version.
Yeah, something to where it can be used.
It's just all acoustic.
Sure. I mean, Thunderstruck acoustics. Come on,
it's all accordion. That reminds me. Did you hear about Paul Rudd for Halloween?
Go on.
So his daughter dressed as Wasp and carried an Avengers bag to trick or treat, which is awesome because her dad's Ant-Man.
Yes.
He dressed as Weird Al. Accordion and all.
That man doesn't age, and that man has a dry sense of goddamn humor.
I thought it was great. Could have totally have been like this badass looking Ant-Man. Instead, he's Weird Al.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
All right, moving on to the news. Moving on.
Speaking of Xbox.
Let me get my list. All right, so we got a couple new things on Xbox Game Pass. So coming recently added, we've got Kill It With Fire, a game I kind of want to play, kind of don't want to play.
Because of arachnophobia?
Yeah, so it's all about taking out them nasty little 8-legged fuckers. But at the same time, I'm like, do I really want to stare at one of these on screen and go, where'd it go?
Considering you do that in the real world.
Yeah. Did I tell you we found another scorpion in the house?
Last week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Which are technically arachnids.
Oh.
Unpacking. I don't know anything about that one.
That one is a calm simulator. It is basically the feeling of being able to move into a new place, and you just take things out of the boxes that you've packed up and put things in their respective place, and the places get bigger, but some things may disappear over time because you either lose it or can't take it with you. It's a calm one.
And then we got Backbone.
I downloaded that because it puts you in the embodiment of a raccoon noir detective that's a drunk, the tropes.
Yeah.
And
the description is, you're not special. You're not a hero. Thrust into unfortunate circumstances, you find yourself with no other option than to unravel what might be your biggest case yet.
I'm excited for that.
It sounds kind of fun.
I like noir games. I just haven't played that many of them.
I think
like I've played early on. I played like Tex Murphy, Under a Killing Moon, and
Take over for a second. I gotta take this call.
Oh, go ahead. You got Tex Murphy. You've got there was Under a Killing Moon and one more, but even still, you had Gabriel Knight, which was like a half vampire, half werewolf kind of guy who just didn't understand magic, how that worked. And now you have L.A. Noire, 2012-ish? Yeah, I don't remember when it came out. And then, of course, you have Backbone, which I'm excited to play. But I'll go ahead and, seeing as Quincy's not that excited, I might as well get it out of the way. Coming on technically the 5th, if you get the deluxe premium add-on for it, Forza Horizon 5. If you pre-order the premium add-ons bundle, you get access to the game a little bit quicker on the 5th instead of the 9th. With the premium add-ons bundle, it gives you the first 2 DLC packs, the car add-on bundle, the VIP pass, and the welcome pack. That's it. The VIP car pass. Yeah, okay. I'm curious to know what the DLCs are going to be, considering last ones were actually really interesting. Fortune Island, which was this giant Norselandic style island that had beautiful, beautiful scenery and a really nice way to get some extra cash and get some achievements done. While the second one was freaking Lego. Go figure. But that'll be a later story for the Lego. These two, I would definitely push the $45 if you're with Game Pass. If you already have Game Pass, it's $45 for a lot of good content. Plus, you get into the game a little bit quicker. I already have it pre-installed. I am ready to go on the 9th. The trailer is actually really nice, really comfortable. Has a beautiful Porsche, beautiful BMW, a nice little McLaren Senna toward the back end of the trailer. And one little tidbit: if you already have save files on your either on your console or I think on your profile, just in case you can't move it, because I don't know how that'll work, but I think it's tied to your account. If you played a past one, you get a car for starting up Forza Horizon 5, such as if you played Forza Horizon 4, you get the McLaren Senna. Animal Crossing New Horizons also is the 5th is also when the update for all their stuff. That's when the new villagers drop, correct? I'm kind of having a little chat with the chat. But Game Pass is slowly becoming the benefacto way to handle things. Something that left not too long ago that I feel really bad for, because I enjoy going through it over and over and over, is Celeste. Celeste is a beautiful little platforming game about just keep going. And the platforming gets a lot more difficult. But that kind of leads us into our... I don't want to... I can pander for a little bit longer. What else is coming out? Hold on. Let's get a little bit coming soon, because I don't want to go into the next one without Q. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, the new one. Well, not the new one, the updated one. I'm curious on how it's going to run on the series, considering it's just a little bit of HD bring up. It's not that big. So we'll see. It Takes Two, a nice little two-player game to ensure friendships stay friendships, I hope. One Step from Eden, I heard, was a really nice little JRPG-esque football manager, neutral. I don't know nothing about nothing. I'm not much for football, or in this case, soccer for the American folk. And then Minecraft gets a nice little nudge onto the Game Pass, in case you don't have it on PC already, as number one most sold PC game of all time. But there's a lot of updates that have been rolling out, and I haven't really kept up with them. The last one I recall was the underwater land things, the temples and the Tritons and all that. Pandering ain't easy when you're alone. This is why I don't do the solo casts. Kind of sucks. River City Girls is leaving Game Pass.
I am so sorry. I am back.
It's okay.
That was an important phone call about the vet for the kitty cat.
Okay, I didn't
We are
want to...
getting medications.
Oh, okay. I didn't want to reveal that much information, but you did.
No, it's fine. They can now. I got a cat with heart disease.
Okay, I
So, big deal.
Dude. And we're back. Sorry about the light rambling, but we're all back and everything is A-okay.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. We can tell the audio listeners too. I've got a cat with heart disease, and so I had to make a bunch of phone calls, move a bunch of stuff around to get her medication. She actually has to go on human pills now.
Oh.
Yeah, we're switching her to a human blood thinner at a cut down dosage. So, yeah, because the one that she's currently on is only supplied through emergency room doctors who charge $200 just to see you. Yeah, and they insist they see you before they'll fill the script.
Which is, hey, you're paying that money, right?
Yeah, so big day.
Very big day.
All right.
Big week.
Sorry, we were talking about Game Pass. Did you get all that covered, or did you still need? Because I still got the app up.
I got the vast majority, and I even talked about my Forza pre-order. When you get the big old deluxe bundle,
Cool.
you can get the game 4 days early, as well as a whole bunch of really cool stuff. And I even talked about Forza Horizon 4's 2 DLCs, Fortune Island and Lego. And I'm curious what the 2 that you get with the $45 that you pay with this one.
Interesting.
Because, I mean, wait, what was Forza Horizon 3 is now thinking about it? Because I want to say it was one crazy one. Oh.
We can do it. We can type. We spell.
Yeah, holy crap.
The one thing I wanted to say from Game Pass that I was excited about was San Andreas, because I haven't played it since PlayStation 2. So it coming to Game Pass is kind of cool.
Yeah.
I'll get back into it for the first time in years. Do
And-
you think it'll have hot coffee? that it's not gonna have hot coffee.
I mean, I'm sure there'll be a mod pass for it.
There's PC version, sure. They're not for Xbox. I mean, if you doggle.
Quincy.
What do you guys think of my shirt for the viewers?
Oh yeah,
I got Zilla
and of
Tokyo.
course my.
I actually really like this Punisher. I've never seen this one before.
Yeah, because so I've lost a little bit of weight, not a hell of a lot of weight, but
gained
enough to where I can now raise my arms up and you can't see the bottom of my tum tum.
I no longer fit in my tailored suit.
Oh, we're gonna get back to our comfortable levels. I guarantee it, because I know I'm never gonna be skinny because I'm an endomorph. I cannot. This will always be here.
You said endomorph and it made me think of anamorph. And have you ever heard people describe?
You sent me that fucking image again, Quincy.
No. The Sonic one.
Yes.
No, I was gonna say Benedict Cumberbatch. It looks like an anamorph stopped halfway through.
No. Bandito Cumberbund is a good man.
No, I love him. I've heard that. I've seen that meme and it's a lot of fun.
But
Say Forza.
Yeah,
They did
Forza,
Hot Wheels.
Forza 3 did a Hot Wheels one. I remember that. The tracks were actually really nice and all that.
If you don't buy the set, they give you Matchbox.
God, those don't even roll. So
I still have my Hot Wheels from when I was a kid. I have a whole box of them.
oh, nice. They probably fucking roll like a dream because those things are fucking not lifeless. Lifetime.
I've got the Casper set from when they did the crossover with Harvey Comics.
Nice.
Not worth anything, but I have them.
Yeah, I mean, shit. But there was a guy on TikTok who does like the Hot Wheels cars, puts them on this track, and it just goes. And as far as it goes, he puts it right next to where it ended, and he keeps doing that for all of them. And I was like, do these cars really have statistics? And I skipped to toward the end of where he's at right now.
Mm-hmm.
There's a fucking shit ton of these cars, and they're spaced out. And I'm like, there's statistics for these cars.
Yeah.
Because there are some, and I just learned this about that time, was some are track accessible, and they say meant for track or made for track. And there are some that are not meant for track but can still roll on them because they're Hot Wheels, which is interesting. I never knew that there are some that are made specifically for track.
Did you ever watch Antiques Roadshow?
A long time ago with the cursed paintings and whatnot going for like $300.
Years ago, I was watching an episode where someone actually brought in Hot Wheels that were in their packaging, and they were the original run of Hot Wheels in their packaging.
Okay.
And they were worth a shit ton. I'm just like,
Damn.
how? How did you? How?
I guess that's what it just do be like.
So yeah, they had a lot of DLCs for Forza 3 with the Lego, the Hot Wheels, and whatnot. Or Legos was 4.
Legos was 4. This one, 3 was Hot Wheels. What was 2? I don't think 2 had any because I think that was like when the 360 just started off. Because I know 1 was the OG Xbox.
Yeah.
2, I want to say, was just at the beginning of.
So they wouldn't have had.
Xbox
There was probably
360.
just some car ones.
Yeah, it might have done small time things. I don't think it hit like this level. So I'm curious to know what these two are going to be, considering Fortune Island was amazing. It's probably.
I know what I want. I want them to do a Hanna-Barbera one, and I want Wacky Races cars.
I actually wouldn't mind having like all these like Twisted Metal style.
That'd be cool too.
You know, yeah.
But that's Sony, so that's the problem.
I know, but I mean like
Mad Max style.
Mad Max style.
Yeah.
We'll go with that. Ooh.
Yeah, do Mad Max one. But I was thinking Wacky Races. You know, you
Watch
have
me,
one person
meatbag.
being Penelope Pit Stop, which would totally be you because it's pink. I'd probably be Dick Dastardly, not because I'm chasing you, but because
Mugsley.
Muttley.
Not Mugsley. Yes.
Yeah. That'd be a blast. Okay, so when they did the Scooby Apocalypse comic, you remember that?
Where Daphne had to take out Fred or something. I don't know.
I don't know if they got that. I didn't get that far into it.
Oh,
but
sorry.
It's fine. But it's like the dark Scooby-Doo thing.
Very dark.
Well, they did a run there for a bit where they did a couple of those dark DC comics, and one of them was Wacky Races. They did a Wacky Races comic that's kind of Mad Max-esque.
Yeah. What's it called again?
Scooby Apocalypse or Scooby-Doo Apocalypse.
Scooby-Doo I don't know how to spell apocalypse because I'm not very bright with it right now. Apocalypse. Oh no,
LYPS. It'll get there. Google will know.
Google will know. That was the screenshot I saw, and it had like a thing underneath it that said, "Yeah, Fred Jones is dead." I was like, "What?
Wow.
What happened?"
And I didn't get that far into it.
Yeah, but damn.
No, pull up the Wacky Races one. Just DC Wacky Races should work.
Brain's going a mile an hour.
Yeah, there you go.
That's actually kind of cool looking.
Yeah, it was Wacky Races meets like Mad Max.
Ooh, Dick Dastardly actually looks really interesting. Kind of Kenny Omega-esque, but
A little bit, but like Muttley with like the armor and stuff.
yeah.
So yeah, it was Wacky Raceland is what they called it.
Oh.
But I was thinking original Wacky Races for Forza would be cool, but Wacky Raceland for Forza would be cool too.
I would like to see a new run of Space Ghost. I don't know why. I was always like into Space Ghost, even
Now,
when he
Space
became
Ghost Coast to Coast or Space Ghost
the original
show.
the Hanna-Barbera original, and then when he crossed over to Coast to Coast, I watched it.
The show had a monkey. What's not to like?
That too. I mean, yeah, but at the same time, I don't know why. I guess it's my youth, and I just kind of watched it because it was there. But
Wonder Twin Powers activate.
Form of water. That sucks for him, man. All he could do was water.
Form a bucket of water.
Form of a bucket of water. Form of a wave.
Form of
A puddle.
spray bottle. Get the monkey off the couch.
Form of mist. Sweet God.
I watched a lot of Justice Friends when I was a kid too. That was one of the first cartoons that made me cry.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's like an episode where they're in like a fucked up Wonderland type of thing,
Oh.
and it cuts one woman's in a tree and she's falling off out of the tree to a bunch of like wild boars that are trying to kill her, and it cuts right as she falls out of the tree to commercial.
He was like, no.
Yeah, and me I was like 3 or 4 or something like that, run out to my grandmother crying that they killed Wonder Woman.
As one does.
Yeah. Also, Large Marge scared me in Pee-wee.
Oh, Large Marge. Bro, I know it was claymation, but bro, that animator needs help.
So, what I love is I saw a thing that would perfectly describe things. So, first of all, the Paul Rubin, the guy that plays Pee-wee,
Yes.
is friends with Cassandra Peterson, the one that plays Elvira.
Yes.
One of the greatest descriptions I ever thought is that Pee-wee's Big Adventure and Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, is those characters stuck in each other's worlds.
Huh. Okay.
Because why is Large Marge in Pee-wee's?
Yeah.
Well, that's not normal.
That's not a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, I kind of, it's like a fan thing, but I'm like, I kind of like that. You know, that's kind of, yeah.
And then you got the weird house painting in the first movie. Yeah, that would have been a good turnabout.
All right,
But they fit well in their own worlds too,
Yeah.
because in some fucked up way.
let's go ahead and do your next thing.
But up shoe news. All right. So going from what was supposed to be Xbox to this.
Yeah, we fucked that up with Wacky
We fucked that
Wasteland.
up. Oops. Well, I mean, to be fair, we were talking about Forza originally.
Yeah.
Adidas and Xbox are doing forum mids for their Xbox 360 that look pretty much like an Xbox 360.
Yeah, those are Xbox. Like the Velcro strap is even the disc
Tray. Yeah.
Which, how do you feel about the fact that disc trays are now part of the past and we have vacuum?
What?
How do you feel about disc trays
Oh,
being part
I
of
think
the
it
past and the vacuum instead?
Neutral.
What I like about it is you'll never have your console getting knocked over and wrecking a disc again.
Fair. I mean, yeah, fair enough, I guess. It's just...
I mean, your console still gets fucked when it gets knocked over, but...
Yeah, I mean, a disc... I mean, a laser can still get messed up if it gets knocked over nonetheless, so, I mean...
Yeah, but I've got a copy of World at War from when someone knocked over... You've seen the copy.
I've seen the copy.
That thing
It is fucked.
because someone knocked over my 360.
Yes.
Granted, I shouldn't have been standing my 360 up. Yes, it was technically built that way, but you shouldn't have been doing it.
Oh, wait.
Oh, there we go. Now I can see the shoes.
Now they can see the shoes. We're professionals.
My phone call threw us off. All right, so these Xbox 360 form mid?
Yes.
All right. Do we know when and how much?
Negative Ghost Rider. Here we go. November 4th at 7 a.m. at adidas.com.
Sweet.
As for price, nothing on the price.
So at this point, about 12 hours from now.
Yes.
Just under. Yeah. Just under 12 hours from now.
Yeah.
Like 11 hours and 17 minutes.
Yes.
Oh, wait. Pacific time. What are we?
We're Pacific time.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I always forget.
Really?
I always forget because it never actually matters, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because all we hear is time and we're good with it.
Yeah. Places are normally pretty good about putting your time first. So a lot of times we hear Pacific Standard Time and then we hear the other coast time. So we only ever listen to the first time. So after I hear 7, I stop listening to Pacific and all that.
Eastern, all
because I don't need it.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. I don't know. I've slowly begun to lock down every single time zone for all of my players just to make sure.
You know Arizona doesn't do daylight savings?
That is correct, yes.
Fucking weirdos.
And did you know Australia has like 6?
They also have spiders that eat birds.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I don't.
Nothing they do surprises me anymore.
Yeah, but they do like half hours.
We've seen Wolf Creek.
Yes, we have. But no, they do like half hours.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I'm like, why?
Did you hear about the flight that to Australia that takes longer than previous flights because they make you go to sleep for certain periods of time and wake you up and make you stay awake for certain periods of time and like vice versa? Like they flip it up so that by the time you land, you're on their time and not jet lagged.
What?
They reset your sleep schedule. Across
I get
the
that.
flight,
I get that.
so that you're not jet lagged.
But that can cause. I mean.
And then they do it when you go back.
Okay. I mean, I
They
guess
reset you the
that's
other way.
fine. It's just. I mean, it's an 18-hour flight no matter what.
Yeah.
But it does it to where you have to stay up at certain points.
Yeah, and and at other points they get you to go to sleep by turning off all the lights and shit like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, continue with shoe news. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't know how we got here.
This is one you got. It's a kiwi.
It's a kiwi. I thought socks would appreciate it. Wrong kind of kiwi, but still. Kiwi strawberry flavored.
It looks like it has like this the lint tray inside of the dryer. That kind of is kind of what it looks like. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna lie or sugarcoat it, but then again, it does look like an outside of a kiwi.
It's fuzzy like a kiwi.
It's fuzzy like a kiwi.
What came first, the bird or the fruit? That is audio.
Haha, stupid. Well, good news, the board fixed it.
Yeah, no, it wasn't loud enough to pick up.
But yeah, they are the fruit. So
but no, I'm saying, what came first, the animal or the fruit?
So
do kiwis hatch from the fruit?
So there's a video on Dennis to Disco, and even the box has like little kiwis on it and everything, and it has on the back a concept, of course, to showcase that it's just. Oh, it even has little strawberries on the sole.
Yeah.
On the inner sole, I should say.
It's kiwi with strawberry flavor.
Yes.
Keep reaching for me. Smack you. Like that ref did to JBL.
Holy shit, yeah. Okay, so
We were watching a 2004 match.
2004 SummerSlam, Undertaker versus JBL, and the ref goes in for a 3 count, 1, 2, and then on the
JBL
third,
kicks
JBL
out.
kicks out, and the ref just grazes his face, like just.
Totally slapped JBL in the face.
He's not, but it wasn't like one of those slaps.
wasn't
It was like
a bitch
it was like a yes,
He
a
wa-
caress.
He wasn't asking for his money.
No, not at that point, no. But then when he got slammed into him later on in a spot and got knocked out and everything, maybe he might have asked him for his money. I don't know. I wasn't in that corner.
He
Pretty much, he just said, "You're a good JBL."
Good JBL.
Because
What's the price and release date on these? Let's move on.
okay.
We don't have.
We do not have.
Okay, keep an eye out for kiwi strawberry.
We don't even have any of the time on this either. Launch soon. Yeah, okay. Boop, boop. You are excited for this. Yeah.
We got our first trailer for Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say his name.
Tamura?
Tamura?
Tamura Morrison?
Okay.
Okay.
And
I was just making sure
Ming-Na
that
Wen, the first person to be in, the first person to be in Marvel, in Star Wars, and be a Disney princess.
Ooh, that's right. She was in Mulan. Oh, nice.
Original anime Mulan.
That's right.
And
Wow.
She's in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And she's in Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett.
Okay. You
And-
are an interesting trifecta. What do they call it? Triple threat. That's what they call it.
And in I don't think she's the singing voice for Mulan. That's
Christina Aguilera.
No, that's Lindsay something. I can't remember her name right now. She's been the singing voice for more than one princess.
Temu Era.
Yeah, see, phonetic doesn't work with my dyslexic ass. It
Yeah,
just confuses me more.
Temu
I would ask him to say it,
Temuria.
and then I would say it, and then
Temuria?
he would say it, and then I would
Temuria.
say it. Then he would slap me for messing it up again, and he would say it, and then I would say it and get it right.
Temtem.
Um,
He go to Kuleg.
back to Ming-Na Wen. I follow her on Twitter, and for the longest time, her Twitter photo was her wearing a shirt that just said "nerd."
Most of these motherfuckers are slowly starting to become nerds.
I mean, someone recently ran into Samuel Jackson at a comic shop, sifting through fucking short boxes in the back issues.
It wouldn't surprise me if he was going for Black Dynamite or something.
I mean, the man's an anime freak and other things.
And I too.
So this trailer was pretty good. It showed us a lot of really. My necklace just fell apart. That happened.
That did happen.
It showed us a lot of they built a city. It looks like.
That's funny as hell. There's a shopping holiday called Singles Day, and it's on 1/11 because all singles.
Why were what?
1/11.
Where did this come from?
I don't know. It's just, I guess an interesting piece of trivia that is, very interesting because it's Singles Day.
So you can look for Book of Boba Fett December 29th, just in time to make sure we're still getting Star Wars this year.
Are you using my name as a pun?
Justin. No,
Oh.
I am now.
Oh.
It got warm in here.
They got a little roasty toasty.
AC's fixed, but
Yeah, but
didn't have it set low enough, I guess.
oops.
All right, new on Netflix from another one I can't say.
Jamie Samuel.
Jamie's? Is that?
Jamie.
I'm not trying to be offensive. I just
No. Correct.
that's actually why I'm struggling here because I'm trying to make sure it's correct.
It's either James or Jamie's.
Okay. New film from called The Harder They Fall. It's got a stellar cast.
Beautiful. Beautiful visuals.
Yeah, so that shooting scene in the church was really interesting.
Yes.
The guy damn near teleported to the other guy.
Yes.
He didn't teleport. It's just he moved so quick.
Yes.
Let me pull up the casters real quick. So.
But it seems to be during the Confederacy because you can see
During the Civil War.
Huh? Yeah.
Sometime during the Civil War.
Yeah. And a outlawed individual, and it seems to be very much a fight for freedom, as well as another fight that seems to be taking place for the aftermath. I'm curious to know how, because it's 2 hours and 13 minutes. So says Netflix, because guess what? It's out right now.
2 hours and 10 minutes according to IMDb.
Oh. Well, I said 13 on that, but
Oh.
okay. Fine.
So you got Jonathan Majors.
Yep.
You would know him from Lovecraft County, being his big most recent thing.
And Loki.
Oh yeah, and Loki. Yeah, he's
He who is at the end of it all.
he who remains or something like that.
Yeah, he who remains.
This was the scene I was talking about.
Yeah.
You got Zazie Betts. I think that's how you say her first name.
No, I don't know.
Or Beetz, Beetz.
Mm-hmm.
She is in Atlanta, the TV show. RJ Seiler. With his like it says like Power Rangers when they did the reboot movie.
I mean,
so I didn't watch it.
What is it? You got to take a couple tumbles to get back up.
But he was the Blue Ranger in that, so I mean that's still pretty cool.
Yeah, Blue Ranger's my favorite. Well, second favorite.
Eddie Gadji. I'm really sorry. If any of you guys ever listen to this, I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm just really bad at this.
Sounds Gathergy.
Thank you. Yeah. So he's been in a few different things. The most recent thing being For All Mankind, the new Apple TV show.
Oh.
One of the big ones being Idris Elba. Yeah. Not to say the other people weren't big.
Oh, no.
I'm not trying to take away from anyone here.
Oh, no. Everyone looks like they are both having a blast and performing very well.
Yeah. And the cast just grows from there. I mean, you got Delroy Lindo. Just watch this trailer, and they're going to just throw so many names at you that are just amazing people. It's going to freaking blow your mind. So this director...
Like that guy?
I don't know. I didn't see which guy.
Oh, okay.
He's
dead now.
This director did as the executive producer on the Great Gatsby movie that was made not too long ago. Also directed directed Jay-Z's Legacy. It was a short. I'm assuming that's the music video. They Die by Dawn. So this is only his third thing as a director. So I'm very curious to see how well he does. Looks kind of fun. All right, what's we got next?
What we've got next is Boop. Normal.
The cutest kitten in the world. Not actually what we're talking about. It's just he really wanted Normal.
I really wanted Normal for this.
Nothing is scarier than spending time with Normal.
Nothing is scarier than spending time with Normal.
So in the background, you'll see why we're actually talking about this. Zoom in. Enhance. Enhance. Enhance more to the right.
That's as far.
Okay. We're talking about this because, just a quick update, there's a new Garfield animated film coming out. And because I guess this is what he's doing now, Chris Pratt is voicing Garfield.
Sure.
So what's interesting is if you watch Garfield and Friends. Wait, sorry. Garfield and Friends.
Garfield and Friends.
The voice actor, whose name is escaping me right now, that voiced Garfield in that, also went on to voice Peter Venkman in the Ghostbusters cartoon.
Nice.
Which is really interesting because who voiced Garfield in live action Garfield movie? Bill Murray.
Oh, that's right.
The actor that played Peter Venkman in the live action Ghostbusters.
Oh, I don't want.
So it's kind of a cool little.
I mean, yeah, kind of. It's just I don't want Chris Pratt. I don't know if I want Chris Pratt yet.
No, I'm not making that connection. I'm just saying
he's doing a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I like Chris Pratt. I just find this one a little weird.
Oh, very weird.
I don't hear his voice and think Garfield.
I also don't think Mario, but here we are.
Mario.
Mario.
So.
Wow.
But you want Normal though? Who should voice Normal?
I don't know. There's a few that are rumbling around the noggin, but nothing is clicking, friend.
All right, moving on. We wanted to find some more images for you guys for this book that's coming out on April 5th, The Art of Masters of the Universe Revelations from Dark Horse Comics. The problem is it's an art book, therefore they don't want to show you any of the art online, otherwise why would you buy it? So we have a very nice cover for you.
A very nice cover. Has every one of the Masters of the Universe as well as a pretty big cut of villains.
I'm not going to say it has all the Masters, but have you ever seen a splash of the full character setup for Masters of the Universe?
Is it a lot?
Oh, that fucking show had a lot. You got to remember, that show was created to sell toys originally.
That's correct.
Like, they came up with the concept of toys, Hasbro did.
And then,
or no, Mattel.
Mattel
Or Hasbro?
Mattel.
And Mattel went to cartoonists and were like, you guys make a show based off of our toys.
Oh.
There's an image I've seen that's it's very well done image. It's kind of like a lot of those like Marvel splashes you'll see where it's all of them. But yeah, so this book's coming out. It's gonna be hardcover for $50. You can buy it on Amazon. I'm sure you can also probably go order it directly from Dark Horse. But let's be honest, we all buy stuff from Amazon. It's just kind of the way that it does. Really quick, see if you can find that image I was talking about. Just complete Masters of the Universe
Okay.
roster. And then
Image. Oh.
it's not the image I was thinking of, but that's a pretty good one that shows a lot of them.
This one?
Yeah, if you.
That. Oh yeah, it's big and it's from Pinterest. All right, let's go see. No, I really just want the image.
It's gonna let us.
I just want the image, my guy.
Yeah, it's not gonna let us.
Or is it?
No, it's Pinterest. That's how they be. You
All right.
closed the tab.
Yeah, I did, but watch this. I have the power of backing up. Back it up.
Backing up.
Back it up.
Backing up.
Yeah, fuck you, video game. So there's Panther, Faker,
Yeah.
Trapjaw, Triclops. I remember Triclops, Merman, Beastman, Skeletor, and then you get into like the. Hey, wait a minute.
Shadow Weaver. Yeah, there was a heck of a roster.
Snake Man, and Snake Man.
Mm-hmm.
What's your
Not to
favorite?
be confused with Rattler.
What's your favorite Snake Man?
Snake Man.
Oh,
No, not that Snake Man. Snake Man.
this one.
Snake Man.
Ah, okay. What about Snake Face or Snake Man at Arms?
No, you gotta go with Snake Man.
What about King Hiss?
Snake Man.
Cobra Khan,
Leech.
Rattler. There's so
But
many.
you see what I mean?
Oh,
Cringer.
he's so derpy. He is so derpy. Oh no! Look at how derpy he is.
That's a great cringer image. Wait, scroll down. You can see Skeletor when he had skin on his face. Right there.
Oh,
Keldor.
and then you got like the futuristic ones. What? Captain Glenn, King Randor,
When you're done looking at this one, go back to the image search because I'm really curious if we can find that image I was talking
King
about.
He-Man. Holy food.
Hero.
Hero, Vicor, Wundar,
Vicor.
Castle Grayskull Man. Okay. What? Boy, you better take that off your head. Okay. Hey, there's Orko. How you doing, Orko?
What's your opinion on him?
Orko?
Yeah.
After the last trailer, I feel a little bit better about him.
Watch the first season or first part of the first season. I think you'll like him a lot. But with the original show, weren't a fan.
Hordak?
Mattel, okay.
Hordak?
But with Orko, were you not a fan of the original show?
He was a bumbling oaf, but I know there was probably more to him than that. It's just I was already checked out of He-Man at that time.
I find that a lot of people. I've recently found out that a lot of people didn't like him originally, and I'm like, so was I the only one? I want to see if I can find that image.
Oh, you're backing it up. Back it up. Back it up.
Because there's a great splash page, like heroes on one side, villains at the other, like going at each other to fight. Well, that one's pretty good. But
No.
oh well.
No, He-Man.
I'm sure someone out there knows the image I'm talking about. Hopefully they'll find it and tweet it at me.
You foolish hero.
And there's that one. That one's kind of cool with all the toys.
Oh, wait. I have an idea. Let me see. Actually. Oh, like this?
No, the one underneath it.
Oh, the one underneath?
That's not the image, but that's kind of what I was looking at.
Okay, hang on. Let me close out of that. There we go. This one? Okay.
That's not the image, but that was kind of what I was looking for. It's closer.
Right. And then it even has names. Oh.
Oh well. It's fine. Not a big deal. We can move on.
Okay. Boop, boop,
I'm done wasting everyone's
and
time.
boop.
All right, we're going to cover some Legos.
Yes.
For the Harry Potter fans out there, or for the people that just really like Legos and want to buy some big frickin' fuck off Legos.
Bird.
You've got the Hogwarts Icons collection. It's got a little bit of everything. You've got Hedwig, big as fuck with a huge wingspan up the top. You've got some potions. You got an acceptance letter. You got a snitch. You got several books. You got a wand. You got a chocolate frog. You got a scarf. You got, what is that? Is that another potion?
I can't read what it says.
I think it's another potion.
I think it's a potion.
Okay, and then you've got Harry's glasses. So pretty big, pretty interesting. $249.99.
What is that?
Scarf.
Oh, it's a
like,
part of the. Oh,
yeah.
that's right. Okay.
Click through the images. You can see some of the other stuff. Like apparently the chocolate frog's got a box.
Ooh.
Yeah, so they got a couple scarves so that you can have a different color.
Oh, okay. We're not recording, so hooray. I don't know why it was saying we have a recording problem. Okay. Polyjuice Potion, Gillyweed, Asphodel, and Wormwood Infusion.
So my problem's going to be that... Oh, wait, go back. It was Felix something. I can't remember the name of it. Felix Felicus or something like that. It's the luck potion.
Oh.
My problem with this set would be, I bet you those stickers aren't pre-stuck on.
Oh, of course not.
Which means I'm going to fuck them up and my set would look stupid.
I don't think so.
I always screw up stickers on Legos.
I mean, if you want me to do them, I can do stickers. I like doing the stickers because I used to do Gunpla. And those are fucking hard.
Just like whenever I got Hot Wheels that came with stickers. Like, no, just put the stickers on them.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool set.
Ooh, I like that. Okay, that's a really comforting look. A nice little design. And you get to stretch out the wingspan. Now that's even better. We continue on. From Harry Potter into Super Mario.
Mario.
Mario. This really nice looking question mark block has 3 very, very familiar words. Bomb Bomb. What is it called? Bomb Bomb Hill? Bomb Bomb. Bomb Bomb. Bomb Bomb. Bomb Bomb. It's got the snowy area and it's got the castle itself. And very, very small Mario.
Bomb Mountain?
Bomb Bomb Mountain?
I don't remember. It's been so long.
It has been so long. But it has, down below, it has the lava area as well. So it's got 4 really nice areas, each surrounding, and it seems to have like collapsible little bits and bobs.
I guess it folds back up into a box.
Yeah, you got the little cannons that pop out. You got the chain chomp that's in front of that area. The floating island, and then you go over to the castle area, the castle with the secret Yoshi at the top. It's got the stained glass piece up at the very
Bet you
top.
put a fucking sticker on that one too.
Probably, more than likely. And you know, it's a really small, but what do they call it? Mighty Max, where you had those really tiny figures, and you can play in that little tiny play set.
Now, it looks like it might open up on the front. Is there more?
I think it's just like a storage. Unit.
Oh, so you pop the pieces off to store them. Oh, okay, the ice section. Okay.
And then the bully.
Eyeball.
Bowser! And then the red eye. Okay, I like this set. It is another good set.
I played this again for the first time after years.
That's a Lekatu.
Oh, nice. I played this for the first time after years of not having it. Because I had it when I was a kid. And somewhere... I love her. She's beautiful.
She's beautiful.
The Princess Peach is very interesting in the set.
Yeah.
I spent years not playing it because I no longer owned a cartridge for it. But I eventually got a cartridge again and played it for the first time in a really long time. And the damn piano still jump scared me.
Boom, boom, boom. And it's
Sock
compatible
says my
with...
sister has a stick coloring book where it's like paint by numbers, but the shapes are stickers, and it's a fucking nightmare to do.
No,
I'm good.
No,
I'll pass.
I'm already gone. But this set is $169, and it even, as I said, interacts with the LED.
Oh, it does?
Mario one, yeah.
Cool.
Boop.
Nice.
It's always good to have more connectivity.
Cross play, I guess you could call it.
Yeah. Enjoy music and sounds. Bring the set to life with Lego Mario from the Lego Super Mario Adventures with Lego Starter Course. Cool. And it's 2,064 pieces.
64.
Yeah.
They tried real hard on that.
They've had to pull a piece somewhere.
Or add a piece.
Or add a piece.
Maybe add 4.
Maybe.
That's why Peach is so big.
And then, of course, we go into the other side of the spectrum. The thing I've been referencing all day.
Mario.
Mario. Luigi's Mansion, Haunt and Seek expansion set, as well as the Lab and Poltergust expansion set. And then there's even an starter
entryway
set.
Starter set, too.
Yes, I didn't pull that one up.
No, don't worry.
But even still, this is the one I want to talk about the most because I enjoy EGAD. EGAD is probably one of the greatest inventors of all time, creating a vacuum that can suck up ghosts and a plumbing material that for the actual plumber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love his crazy glasses.
Oh yeah, the crazy glasses are of course like a good trope.
So the Lab and Poltergeist expansion set is $29.99, comes out January 1st, and the other one, the Haunt and Seek, is $79.99 and comes out January 1st. And these are just like the other Mario ones, except with Luigi, where if you buy the starter kit, you're gonna get your Luigi with the interactive sounds and faces and whatnot. He's gonna react to these.
Oh, I wonder like how much of this is interactable.
So go back.
Oh, those little pressure plates, right?
Yeah. So that one there,
maybe two,
maybe one there,
one
probably
on
the bed. There's
one
probably
over
something to do with Boo.
One on this guy, maybe.
Yeah.
One
Oh,
over
there's one right there too.
one right there. Oh wow, yeah. There's a bunch. There's a bunch. But this looks like fun. This actually looks like an actual good time. And digital instruction booklets teach you how to do it on the go.
Yeah, and that's one of the things I wanted to talk about real quick while we're on this before we wrap up. Lego is doing the digital instruction booklets to decrease on the amount of paper that they're sending out. Don't get me wrong, I love my big booklets, and it's always nice to have them. But the reality is, I can look at it online. I don't need all that paper. And then on top of that, they have plans to fix their plastic consumption with bags. All the bags that are that everything's separated in. I don't know if the plan is to go paper, because paper is more easily recyclable, or if the plan is that they're all just gonna be in one big thing and you got a deal. I don't know what their current plan is, but I do know that there's talks of them fixing all those little plastic bags.
Oh. So, I mean, anything to help out this world. There's been over 10 million pounds of trash pulled out of the ocean so far.
That's insane.
That is insane.
The fact that it ever got to that point.
Out of the 30 million that the goal is. So, in due time, friend. But that's all we have for this week. Pretty fair sized.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap up here, guys. But like we've said before, we're gonna make this month a little bit about charity. Go ahead and we want you all to show that you're thankful for our show.
Yes.
By going and supporting some charities. Check out Humble Bundle Partner. Check out Humble Bundle in general. Even if you don't want to support our show, you just want to support some charities, well, that's fine. I'm not going to be greedy.
I'm also, I mean, as said, as we've mentioned, anything that's going to go to us from Humble Bundle is going right back
to it. So, make sure you check out that link in the description. Plenty of fun games and stuff for you. Make sure you like, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a frenemy, tell an enemy. Anything else you want to add? A thumbs up. A wavy hand. All right. Bye, guys.
I was trying to do the reference to King
Oh,
Shark.
I didn't catch it. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Do it again. I'll get it. Yes. Question.
Hand.
Yes, that's your hand.
Bye, guys.
Bird.
Bird.